Welcome to Mikali's Philosophy, a space where we question, reflect, and rediscover who we are in life.
This channel is about exploring ideas that challenge the status quo, ideas that deconstruct religion, unveil colonial legacies, and celebrate the wisdom of African heritage.
So, the first video I wanted to do on my channel is basically my migration from TikTok to YouTube. The reasons why I migrated from TikTok to YouTube. One is because TikTok is not the space that I want to be on, especially discussing sensitive matters. Yes, TikTok is algorithm is very good and you can get a lot of engagement from TikTok. But the problem with TikTok is one, the concepts, some of the concepts people don't understand. And so when they come to you, they don't come from a space of, I want to engage with you, I want to understand more. They come from the place of, I don't know this thing, I'm unfamiliar, this thing is not familiar to me, and so I'm gonna abuse you or I'm gonna talk badly to you. So it became slowly, TikTok has become like the new Twitter, where it's becoming so toxic. And for me, I don't like engaging in spaces where it's toxic and I'm not getting the reason, the point of me being there. So that's why I decided to come on YouTube. Secondly, the reason why I left TikTok is because I understand like media spaces can be a vessel of propaganda, especially by governments and people who have evil intentions. And with the growing the with AI nowadays, things can be very tricky on social media. And so it was a time where I reflected and I saw TikTok is bombarding me with a lot of information. And sometimes when you look closely, you find that what you're watching is actually an AI video, curated video. And funny thing is, just yesterday I saw someone post on their WhatsApp status a video, and it was an emotional video, but it was an older gentleman. I could tell this is an AI curated video, while this person is getting emotional over this, and it's an AI created video. So for me, I think it came to a point where I felt like TikTok is not the space for me anymore. It was engaging, it was fun. I think TikTok, what it did for me is it helped me be confident in how I articulate myself. That is one thing, because like when you engage, you when you remove content, you become more confident in whatever you're talking about. And so TikTok was that platform for me, as to just go there and discuss topics that were very interesting. And yeah, it was a good time. I interacted with so many people, I made so many good friends, but I felt like, one, TikTok was becoming negative to myself because of the information that I was getting all the time. TikTok has short videos, and so those short videos can create imbalance in your body. Like, you're watching one video, it's happy, the next video you're sad, the next video is propaganda, the next video it is. TikTok became toxic for me. It became a space where I used to enjoy going, but again, I looked at it and I saw, no, this is actually destructive in my life. And I'm in a space where I'm creating my own heaven on earth. And I'm in a very good space in my life, and I want to really take this opportunity to build myself and to build my mental capacity and to also build my environment. I want to create a safe space for so many people. I want to be very intentional in my life, in growing wealth, in growing health, and not just for me, but the communities that I am. So I'm looking for impact. And so for me, TikTok became a space where I'm wasting a lot of time. There's no, what could I say? there was no it's not an investment that you really want to put in your 30s. And so that's why I said, let me come to YouTube. Any other thing, like TikTok, how the TikTok algorithm works is that, you know, the trending news, the FYP. And for me, the worry is that the TikTok trends in Kenya are very damaging to the society. One, it's early in the morning, you get on TikTok and you find like the TikTokers at night, they were fighting and shouting at each other. And the first thing you open your TikTok is people abusing each other. And they're calling it chai or tea. For me, I feel like that is very destructive. It's like now we are getting to a point where we are going to negative spaces as people. And so for me, I felt like, no, it's not like safe for me to be in that space anymore. And hence, that's why I decided to get away from TikTok. So yeah, I'm excited to be on this side. One, because I wanted to focus on more engaging topics, and I wanted, you know, like TikTok, you can only do like 10 minutes video, and with that, the way people are wired on TikTok is like fanya sema haraka ishe, like people are telling you to talk quickly so that you know, because they're fighting against their algorithm, they want to go fast, you know, and so they will tell you to talk faster so that they move on. But for me, sometimes some concepts are very delicate and you need to have time to really talk and engage your audience on the different things. And so for me, I felt, yeah, it was time for me to transition from TikTok and come to a space where, first of all, I will get people with like minds, and we can have engaging conversations on the different things, and you know, move on from there. I'll be ruthless as always. I'll be very you know, people say I don't have filters, and when I was working in corporate, that was my biggest challenge, is you're being told to filter things, like you're told to make your truth shallow. And it was just so, like, I didn't understand that. So for me, like right now, I'm trying to reclaim myself. The things that people had told me that are bad, I came to realize it's my superpower, and they didn't like my superpower. So yeah, we're going to be having deep conversations on society, like the things that are happening on in the society. I would like to delve on religion. I'm an ex-Christian, and I love talking about my journey out of Christianity. I love creating content around Christianity, and I'm against Christianity being practiced in Africa, because this is a foreign concept that was brought to us and our ancestors, and it's time we move away from that. And so I'll be discussing a lot about that and societal topics. I like disrupting the status quo. How you thought things are, I will show you how deeper they can get, and how now we can heal from there. Like I usually say, every time as humanity we have to evolve and reevaluate. Is this thing helpful? Is this thing not helpful? So I think I want to start those conversations that are going to be sometimes uncomfortable, but that's my truth. And I'm hoping that this channel is just attracts like-minded people, and we are able to have these discussions openly, freely. I want to discuss about women in the society. Like, women for me hold a special place. One, because I have an amazing mother. And having the relationship with my mother, and how she cherished me, and she, you know, sort of was there for me for everything. That relationship with my mom gives me the softness that I have as a person. And her being my mother, I am always empathetic to women and what women go through, and I want women to rise up. It's the awakening of the divine feminine and Mother God. So we're in a good space for us to really explore a lot as women. So yeah, my channel will have deep conversations about religion, colonization, what are the impacts of colonization. We'll have topics on, what is happening in the society. I will also be taking questions from my audience. As much as I'm building up my audience, I want to also be taking questions from my audience and topics that we can be engaging in. We'll be doing lives and we will expand ourselves. So for today, I just wanted to do an intro, and first of all, I just wanted to address why I'm here on YouTube and why I left TikTok. And so support me in my journey, and I hope we will engage more on this. Bye bye.